Welcome back, everyone, to another outstanding episode. Post draft, post second and third round NFL draft edition of the Square Table Degenerates podcast. I'm joined here today by Mr. Leprechaun TV from Leprechaun Studios. How are you today, sir?
I'm good, man. So I went to Whiskey Island, hung out with Big Willie and
Did
the
you go to Big
crew.
Willie's party? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How was it, man? Did they have volleyball?
No, the nets aren't up. The Sunset Grill isn't open yet. None's open yet. But we were barbecuing and a lot of Detroit fans. There was probably about 10 Detroit fans. We had a New Orleans guy and Philadelphia fans. I think there was a couple of Philadelphia fans there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was pretty cool.
So what time did you get down there and what time did you leave?
Got there down there at 6:30, left at 8:30.
Man, you didn't get down there until 6:30. Damn, dude, I got down there I left the house about 2:45. I got down there about a little after 3. And then I walked to the convention center to check in the vaccination passport. And then I got the little sticker, if you can see it there.
Yep.
And then, bear with me, I was promoting the thing here at the same time. When I say that, I'm just posting on Facebook. I'm sorry, that was confusing. But yeah, so I got to the vaccination passport center, and it was really weird. They had you like converse the whole fucking convention center. It was like needlessly big. It was ridiculous. But after that, it was me and Steve Weber were first in line for the gate thing. So like right at the gate, you walk to the certain area. Like the fan experience zone walks off to the right, and then the vaccinated fan zones walked off to the left. So we go off to the left. We're first in line. Steve got there before me. He got there like right at 3, and I was a little bit after 3. So I just walked up and met him. And then we waited. They opened the gates at 4, and we walked over, and we were standing there from 4 until about 7 before I kicked off, dude. I just standing there the whole time. We were right up in front the whole time, right there in the first thing. And then the Browns finally, I think we traded up, didn't we? What did we trade up to get to the 51st pick? We traded the
I didn't hear. I was still on the road, so I didn't hear.
Oh, you were driving back at that time. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Well,
it was a blindside, bro. It was a total blindside. It was crazy, man.
So when I left Whiskey Island, I get on, go and head back east. Instead of getting off at West 49th there, I kept going, and I filmed rolling past the stadium all the way to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and then I shut it off. So then I went down to 55th, turned around, come back down. I was going to park and come down, and I was like, by the time I find parking, it's going to be late. It's going to be dark. I won't be able to find anybody. I'm like, I'm not even doing it. So I
B-Wizzle is in the house. B-Wizzle, what's up, buddy? If you're out there,
what's up, B-Wizzle?
B-Wizzle's in town, bro. I told him he could stop by if he is over, man. He can come live with us, man. I'll stay live until I need to go. Needs to be. Oh, they were at Jackson's about a half hour ago. What did you play?
Okay.
Did you guys go to the table, craps table, or did you do the? I like the roulette wheel. You make a lot of money in there.
Yeah.
I on that shit.
Slots and roulette. That's what I mess with.
All right. So what's the guy's name we got at 51? I just call him Notre Dame linebacker because I can't remember his fucking even the initials for him. Let me look this guy up.
They call him Joke. Joke. J-O-K.
So it was like, yeah. Okay. I got you. Let's see. Stephen Brown's draft, because we actually drafted 3 guys today, I think, right? Or no, 2 guys today. It was Anthony Swartz, a wide receiver. No, not Anthony Swartz, the guy from work. Anthony Swartz, the wide receiver from wherever the fuck it was from. All right, here. Jeremiah. Oh, okay, here we go. Jeremiah Owusu Koromoa. That's Koromoa. Owusu Koromoa. Okay, there you go. Yeah, J-O-H is what they call him. Or J-O-K. J-O-K. Click trades up. Okay, we surrendered a 3rd rounder. And that's it. Damn. So we just gave them 59 in the third rounder to move up 9 spots and get them. That was a balls fucking move, dude. Well, how balls is that?
So 2022.
No, it was we traded it, as far as I read. Quote, if you're out there watching, the 5 years you're watching out there.
Okay.
Yeah, it was trade. We traded the 89th pick and the 59th pick for the 51st pick and drafted JOK.
Gotcha. Okay.
Then, I mean, that's fucking that's
so we don't have a pick to the 4th round.
No, we picked Anthony Schwartz with the 91st pick.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did get another
2 third rounders. Yeah, it was sweet.
Man. Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
So we got a pick tomorrow. I don't know what pick it is, 10 something. But
so really, all you're saying is Barry is on his A game right now.
He's 34 years old, dude. He's fucking killing it, man. He's fucking killing it. It's ridiculous.
Well, let's just knock on some wood. He sticks with us, bro. Yeah, rub them bad puppies.
Bro, I can go for a fucking foot rub like you wouldn't believe, dude. I got to the car. Dude, it was kind of like it was weird. It was so worth it. So we'll get into what happened on camera here in a second, but we were standing there. I mean, if you think about the time I walked in last 8 to the time I just finally peed and sat down. I last 8 right before about 10 minutes ago when I had some Taco Bell. I got a Crunchwrap Supreme. It was like $8. I got a funny story about the parking lot too. So let me get back to that after I talk about this part, and then after I get into, I got way too many fucking thought process lines there. But so I was
so you get down there, you go straight to that gate, and you stay there the whole time.
So if you think about the time I was standing up, my last 8 about 2:30 or so, and then up until what is it now? Fucking 12. So like 12:30. So it's like 10 hours. I didn't have no food or water, and I didn't pee until about 8 hours, and I just peed at the Wicked Lizard as I was walking by. So that's crazy, man. Just standing there, I fucking 10 hours of straight standing up, and I know. A lot of jobs do require people standing up. We're losing a lot of viewers. It don't matter. It's late. I'm just rocking it, man. I wanted to go live because I didn't want to fuck the numbering up, and because next week, I was supposed to go live with the McMahon brothers, but I don't think they're up. I messaged Will, and he didn't say he was coming on. So who knows? They're probably either sleeping or getting late or whatever. But
what did they get yelled at for?
Who do you yell at for?
You were talking back and forth with them in the group. Somebody got a talking to, or
I read that. I read the one thing they wrote about, but I didn't really read what they were doing.
Yeah,
they had some. Yeah, they had some wild times. Well, that's the free. That's the you don't have to be vaccinated in that area, so you get all the everybody up there who's just anybody can go up there. You know what I mean? So it's like they just do whatever. But let me get into the who's in the house. John B. Packers and football team. So he's good. It's very so. What would what's your source on that, John? He's saying here. Let me bring it up on StreamYard. Says football team, man. Packers is what's to be describing. You know what request I should gauge? I should request for StreamYard right now. Check this out. Okay, our things didn't get bigger or smaller at all. All right. Why do our names drop? I want to be able to click the comment and keep the names. You know what I mean? See that? Yeah. Not to give you epilepsy, but look at that. See? And boom. Regardless, Packers and football team. Yeah, John, what's your story? It says Ian Rappaport. Okay, I got to take a look at this. Rappaport series. This is breaking news. Breaking news.
We're searching developing news as we speak.
As we go. It should be the top tweet if because I didn't look at hold on. Oh, it's already downloaded. Nice. Only downloaded 4 hours. Damn it. All right, let's see. Jimmy Garoppolo reaches out to Trey Lance. Twitter marketing. I don't see anything so far. I don't know. Looks like it might have been taken so far. I don't see. Let me go to Ian Rappaport's Twitter. Ian Rappaport, Rap Sheet. At Rap Sheet on Twitter if you're following on Twitter. Belly Breathe. Broncos fans. Yeah, I I'm not gonna. I don't see anything out there. Oh, it says the Browns, the new wide receiver from Auburn, Anthony Schwartz, is probably the new fastest player in the NFL. So that's a fucking burner. So that's good news. But yeah, I don't see the I don't see it out there, Johnny boy. I'm sorry, brother. Bobby, what's up? Cam up, Bobby, if you want. Let me know. Just give me a thumbs up.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
What's that?
I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, if you're out there, you want to join me, fucking let me know. I'll give you a link. I'll drop I don't want to just drop a link in chat. Nobody's going to do it because I feel like an idiot if I just drop a link in chat and then nobody joins me. But if you want to join me, click the link. I'm quite fried. I mean, I had the weed drops earlier to keep me out throughout the day. I don't want to tell the story about what happened with the other thing until Lep gets back. And I don't remember what it was, actually. So there's that. Welcome us if you're up in England. If you're up, if anybody's out there from England, it's like 6 o'clock in the morning, breakfast time over there. It's a cool time over there. Yeah. Oh, that's what it was. The TV thing. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about that until Lep gets back. Because that was crazy, man. It was a fucking wild 5 minutes. I had some videos I could show too, I think. I think we'll do that, actually. Wait till Lep gets back. We'll show that. Because I don't want to get into it until Lep gets back. Because, man, I don't want to ruin this. I mean, you know what it's about. But I don't want to fucking be like, oh, here, I did this and I did that. And, having him react is more fun. I'll give him a couple of minutes. I mean, I don't have the attention span. If I'm sitting here, it's like 1:08 and Lep's not back to me, I'm just going to move on from that topic and talk about something else. So the first round, the Browns got. Oh, Bobby's watching the concert. Okay, cool. I can appreciate that. A live concert. Okay, nice. Is this a streaming concert or just like you at a concert, like it's sitting on the lawn or something like that? That sounds fun. I like to do that. But the Browns in the first round got Dawson. Fuck is his first name? He's a cornerback from Northwestern. Craig Newsome, I think his name is Craig Newsome, something like that. But he was it's a solid. I mean, from what I've read, I didn't really do much draft analysis because it was a long day, bro. It's been a long day, long fucking day. Like I'm glad Lep joined me. Hopefully he comes back because I don't want to. Oh, streaming concert. Okay. Did you have to buy tickets to, or is it free? A streaming concert. I don't know if I could really buy tickets to a streaming concert. If it was like a one-on-one concert, it was like songs about me, maybe. But I don't want to I could just watch the YouTube video later. It's like I don't give a fuck. Like it's not. They're not. I don't know if it's live or not. It doesn't really matter. It's usually taped. But yeah, he's a cornerback out of. Let me read the analysis from the regular website. Why am I just fucking bullshitting myself, bro? Hold on. All right, ESPN. I know. People don't like ESPN. Whatever. NFL draft. Let's click on the thing that says NFL draft. Did I hear Lep coming back or not?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. All right, so the first round, let me go to teams. I got to go to teams here. Teams. We can do a best available here at the end. All right, teams. Where's the Browns at? Cleveland Browns with only team without a logo. All right, Greg Newsome the second. He's a fourth highest ranked cornerback in the draft. Overall ranked 24. We got him at 26. So that's about where he is pegged to go. 6 foot, 192 pounds out of Northwestern. Pre-draft analysis. Newsome is a scheme versatile corner with his size, instincts, and top-end speed to match up in press, complete man-off coverage, and plays in zone. He's not a playmaker, but he does above average job of breaking up passes. Okay. Solid. And post-draft analysis. Grady Ward is consistent when healthy, but missed 4 games. Denzel Ward. And Greedy Williams missed all of last season with nerve damage in his shoulder. Cleveland allowed 15 touchdowns on 15 plus yards passed downfield, have the Cowboys forced in the league. So it's a good pick. All right. And then we were talking about earlier, Jeremiah Owusu-Kamara is an instinctive, agile, and fast-side, weak-side linebacker. Wow. He was ranked overall 12th. And we got him in the second round, bro. How crazy is that, Lev?
We got some good stuff going on, man. Dude, I'll tell you that.
He's fluid, smooth, and fast in coverage. He flashes the ability to pressure quarterbacks with his closing burst. Burst. That's a funny word, burst. If you're out there and you think burst is a funny word, press 1 now. Is there anybody watching? I don't want to talk to myself and drop cool humor. Let's see here. We got 2 people watching. Okay. Oh, 5 p.m. online jam is rocking with us. Well, maybe people watch the replay. I don't know. I usually get a minimum. I don't know. Who knows? Who cares? We do this for us. We do this for us here. Oh, we're up to 4.
So you're standing there. You stand there the whole time.
Oh yeah,
No
yeah. That's what I was
food,
going to get into. How
no food, no water.
nothing. So we're standing there, and there's just cameras everywhere, bro. And there's these fucking two broads next to us. And they were just dying to get on TV, bro. They just really wanted to get on TV. The guys didn't really care. The camera guys really didn't give a fuck. But they were liking my energy because the guy was looking at me. He would just look at me, go, you know what I mean? When the camera was getting ready to go, and he was come up, I would just go, ooh, 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 ooh. I was just doing whatever. I just kept doing it. And then fucking sure enough, man, they fucking went live after right by the 26th pick. And then, I just got on the screen, and they fucking went like here. They went from an angle like this. They went like this. They went like this. So I was like this by the end shot. If you look on, it's so great. You're
all over. You're all over social media right now.
I know, it's great. I hopefully I got a couple followers on Twitter because or subscribers from Twitter. Because the one guy posted on Twitter, he goes, I need to follow this guy, and like some other guy tagged me. He's like, hey, I found him. I was like, geez, that works fast. Before I even seen it, I was tagged in. Well, it was like fucking an hour. Within an hour, I was tagged in the guy's picture. It was totally none of us. That's how fast.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Because I'm not. I mean, I joke about being fucking popular. Who the fuck knows who I am? But they know that fast shit, man.
Lone Star is the one that sent it to me, right? Mm-hmm. So as soon as I got it, I sent it to you and shared it to all the groups, and then I had him rewind it and get a landscaping size of it. So there's actually 2 recordings of it.
Did you see the second time around though?
Yeah, then there's still pictures. And well, here was the thing. You were on NFL Network and ESPN.
No, but I'm saying, did you see the second time I came around? The even better time. You might not even have seen this one. So the second time comes around, I have a cigar in my mouth. Those are blunt. This is a cigar. I'm sitting there like
that's when you were Facebook Live filming him, filming you.
No, that I didn't do that. My phone was away then. The first time, actually, there may have been 3 times. Fuck. The first time when people started doing it, and then the second time when it was the 26th pick, or no, not 26th pick. What's that? What pick was the 51st pick? And then again when at the Myles Garrett pick when he announced it, the 91st pick. So those 3 times. But there was let me show you the picture and let me see if you've seen it. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Bear with me, people. It's late. As our friend would say. Vinny Sterling. All right, let me bring myself up big screen. See if you guys can see this. Did you guys see that one?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that was later. I had the blunt in my mouth, and I just kept going back and forth. That's fucking fun, man. I gotta go back and cut all the. I gotta go back and watch all the NFL. That's a lot of work. Well, I'll do something. Who knows? But yeah, so we get a lot of analysis. Let's finish. I want to read the post-draft analysis from the Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah pick. It says, would have been a viable option for the Browns in round 1, and after trading up, they get the playmaking linebacker in the second. Owusu-Koramoah's versatility with the ability to play all over the field fits Cleveland's scheme perfectly. Arguably, Cleveland's biggest weakness last season was covering the pass. The Browns have addressed that emphatically in the draft, grabbing Greg Newsome the second, the first round, and JOK now in the second. Nice. And then Anthony Schwartz. Let's see. Got overall rank 72, so that's pretty good value. Slot receiver, average route runner. Post-draft analysis. The Browns added absolutely the fastest player in the draft who could take the top off of a defense. Cleveland desperately needed such a playmaker last season, especially after Beckham went down with a knee injury in week 7. Schwartz needs to get stronger and refine his route running. Will give the Browns a perfect scheme offensively. Nice. I can fuck with it, bro. Yeah. Oh man. So what? So you were at Big Willie's till about 8:30, and then you just went back home. What would you do?
Like I said, I did the drive down and around. Went down through downtown. I ended up in Lakewood at Greek Village. Got me a gyro. Headed home. So when I left, ESPN was on. So I rewinded it when I had her I said, go back to ESPN. I said, rewind it to as far as it let you.
Mhm.
And it didn't rewind far enough to catch you.
Ah.
But then I learned that you were on NFL Network and not ESPN.
Okay.
So
I wonder if let's see.
so that's where I was like, all right, because I remember seeing a Macho Man and then you.
Yeah, Macho. I think they call him Macho Fan. You've seen it 100 times.
Mm-hmm.
He goes to the Browns games and he dresses like the Macho Man, but in Browns colors, and he's always doing the
Macho Fan, yeah.
Yeah, just like Randy Savage did back in the day. But let me see if NFL Network has some videos. Well, I don't know if I can share it or not, but I mean, well, technically it's me, so maybe I could share it. Let's see. Well, there's probably like a waiver. All right, round 3. Did your team get better today? All right. Bear with me here, people. I'm working on the fly. Let's see if they hit any. All right, round 3 Patriots. Round selection. Here we go. Let's see if there's anything on this. Oh, it's just a picture. What the hell? Sorry for this riveting radio here, people.
Yeah, I was trying to find it myself.
Yeah, if you're out there, if you're anybody's out there and you're watching this and you got anything, all 25 years or how many of you out there, let me tag me and share me in the chat and I'll fucking share it. Or just, message me on the book and I'll share it out right now that way. Bear with me though. Ooh, feet are hurting. Kyle Trask to the Buccaneers. That was an intriguing pick, right?
Sounds like that that Taco Bell's catching up to you too.
I'm drinking this Mountain Dew, this Baja Blast Mountain Dew, and it's giving me the hiccups. All right, let's see. Round second. Panther selection. Because I'm gonna retweet the fuck out of this 50-second pick. All right, come on, boys, let's go. The home team selects Aunt Bojan AG. That's not it. 50 55, 54, 53. Brown select. Oh, here we go. Ojo Waju. Let me see if I'm on the video. 15. 12. Oh, it's just a highlight reel. Yeah, highlight reel, and him standing there. Sorry for the awesome television, people. I was trying to get Ojo Waju. Oh, that was a waste of time. Oh, well. Let me go back to the chat here. Hold on. Where anybody in the chat? Nobody's in the chat. That's okay. That's okay. We don't have to go live for too long. I do realize it's fucking 1 o'clock in the fucking morning. I just wanted to keep.
I'm still sharing it out actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
We might if we go for an hour or two, we may get the Brits at breakfast. I doubt it. Unless we get up for eggs and toast or whatever the fuck they eat. Or what's that? Beans on toast. We gotta try that. We should do that. Beans on toast.
Crumpets.
Do they really just put baked beans straight on toast? Seems kind of crazy, right?
Well, the proper English breakfast has baked beans in it and bacon and blood sausage, which is called black pudding or something.
Okay. Black Betty Bam Lamb.
And potato and egg.
Oh, man.
And toast, I believe.
Oh, motherfucker, man. It felt good. Right,
yeah. People don't like us right now or something. I don't know. I think it's because we're wearing Cleveland stuff.
my 15 minutes are up, bro. That was the peak. This is it's great.
A lot of people having a good time. That's what it is.
Well, this year I'll show you this. I'll share this. This is funny. This is funny. There's nobody watching this online, so we'll share this regardless too. Here's a share screen, share Twitter. I need to stop doing that. Talking aloud when I'm doing when people can't see this shit because it irritates the fuck out of people. But this is the. If you see that was the picture dude said on Twitter.
Yeah.
And he said, and he goes, "Who is this? Is Cody Lawrence at Cody Lawrence 13? He's a millennial sports fan, Marvel fanatic, raised in Florida. It says, who is this guy? I need to follow him. Julio De Jesus writes, I actually went to grade school with him. His name is Joe Varell, but not sure of his Twitter handle. Well, at Joe Varell. Wait, did he get it written? I think he got it written. Yeah, Joe Varell. I think, yeah, I haven't talked to Julio De Jesus. Do you remember Julio De Jesus?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so we know him. Well, he went to Ignatius. Did you go to St. Stan's or where'd you go to high school at? Or grade school?
Well, started at St. Boniface.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right,
but I ended up going Cleveland Public and then Berea City School District.
Okay. Oh man. Oh well, there's a lot less enthusiasm for the post-draft show than I thought, so that's okay. We got to.
I'm trying to get Kyle up. Kyle is very knowledgeable on football, and he's a Bears fan, so he gets Justin Fields, and they drafted an offensive lineman too. So he said he's excited, but I don't know if he's going to come on.
Yeah, we don't get a couple more viewers. I mean, I think the one is probably me watching on the other screen. I'm not gonna talk to myself, and I'm not gonna pull it out just to get views. Well, if I pull it out, I might get less views. You might unsub. You know what I mean? So, we're up to 3. That's okay.
Yeah, you never know. There might be a rewatch. You know.
Okay, let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a funny story real quick. So we were going in there, and this lady tells you, she gives you had to scan your phone when you go in, or me and Steve were first in line. So the guy's like, all right, you two, you're going to funnel all the way to the left. There's like 8 different scanning machines, all right? And you got to bring your phone up and you scan your ticket. They bring us up like 5 minutes prior. And they do that, and then people line up behind us. So we're waiting. It's like 4:01. They finally do it. So we hit the scan thing, and then we walk around the stadium, go to the one part. And the lady gives us these wristbands. It says Friday on it. That's because that's today's ticket. And she goes, this thing's... if you pull it, you can't loosen it up once you pull it tight. So it's like, all right, yeah, I remember that. It's like a handcuff, you know. Once you're done, you just have to cut it off. So I did, all right, and that was fine for a while. But then on the way home, I was fucking with it, and now it's all tight and shit. So I gotta fucking pull it off. But this thing's not like one of those hospital bands. This is like cloth, like those big off and shit. So I gotta play the scissors and shit. I think I got a pair of nail clippers up in this motherfucker.
So you stayed standing in that same spot till the time you left.
Yeah, literally.
Wow.
Did not move, dude. Did not pee, did not eat, did not smoke, did not drink, did not
pass go.
Nothing. Did not collect $200. Fucking naughty, bro. Shit, it was crazy. I saw there was some fucking nice looking people walking around though, so that was fun. Got to see some cool looking chicks. We saw let's see who all walked by. Herb Street walked by. The whole crew game day walked by. College game day. Herb Street, David Pollock.
Yeah.
Desmond Howard, and who was the other guy on that one?
Oh, well, there was a couple other shows. What's that other show?
Well, ESPN
comes on about 4:00 on ESPN. They actually were on the other side of the stadium.
Oh, you're talking about Pardon the Interruption or something like that?
No. It's the 4 of them in the there's a chick and 3 dudes.
Around the horn, maybe?
Nope.
All right, beyond those 2 shows, I don't know.
It's the newer show.
Okay. Oh, here we go. Scissors. Cool. Oh, thank God. Oh, sweet freedom, bro. Ooh, feels like getting handcuffs taken out. I got shorts over there. I'm gonna put these shorts on too because these pants are getting really ridiculously tight. Hold on, I'm not doing it on camera. Obviously, entertain the people by doing a dance with your people up.
Yeah, I'll do the bow chicka wow 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 bow wow. Some 70s porn music. Bow chicka wow wow. We might lose some viewers with that one.
We lose all of you. We're negative viewers.
How do you take a rewatch back? I want a refund.
You're watching YouTube analytics and the fucking bar goes below. So that fucking happened. Like you were getting
Yeah.
confused. Oh fuck! Oh, that felt good. Got
Yeah.
the shorts on. Ah, I can breathe. I can breathe.
There
I
you
wish
go.
I put my foot in a fucking hot tub or something right now. Hot tub sounds good, doesn't it?
My
Wow.
grandparents used to have one of them little vibrating things. You put the Epsom salt in there, and
Oh yeah, put your feet in that shit. Yeah, it's just cool.
got the heater, keep it hot.
I mean, they got those at like the drugstore and all those convenience stores and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
You got buying and shit like that. But, so what picks so far? Well, let me ask you this before I start asking you about football. Do you beyond like the first top 5 picks? Do you really know any of the other players or no?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So what picks?
I follow college ball more than I follow pro.
All right. So who was a reach for you? Do you think some of the Steelers picks I think were a reach?
I really haven't really followed too much of any other team.
Okay.
I honestly was solely I'm fixated on our city and that, and
It was kind of magical. That's a great dodge. That's a great dodge answer, but it was a great fucking. It was magical. Well, let's get the negative out the way about the draft. Yeah, yesterday the weather. You can't control the weather. I mean, it is what it is. But man, that was rough. That was really rough.
Yeah.
The negative about yesterday. Well, the negative overall too, I would say, was that band. It was they were just I don't know. I didn't
Kings
like
of Leon. Kings of
it
Leon.
was a house band. It wasn't even the Kings of Leon. It was just some guys playing like fucking, Sweet Caroline and a bunch of random covers you'd see at a.
Who was the house band? I could have swore Kings of Leon was the
Kings
house
of Leon
band.
was on, I think, afterwards, or they were on before the draft yesterday.
Yeah.
They actually got
kicked
booed.
it off.
We booed them. We booed the fuck out of those guys. I felt bad, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you start the draft at 8:00. Okay, you don't take 25, 30 minutes to start the damn draft. Oh, we're gonna play another song. No, you're not. You're gonna start my draft. Oh, I got to tell you the parking story. So check this out. So I'm leaving the garage, right? So there's some kind of fucking thing on my credit card or my debit card to where they're actually real proactive, and if they see something that's a charge that's not supposed to be on there, they'll block it for a little bit or whatever. So that way you make sure. But sometimes it's annoying if it declines. And so I put the card in there, it didn't work. Put the card in there, it didn't work. Then wipe the chip off, put it again, didn't work. One more time, I fucking did it, held it perfectly, give it the time you do it, pull it, didn't work. I was like, fuck, I told the guy behind me, I was like, dude, I gotta get out, or I gotta, back in there, I gotta go pay in cash. So I went in there thinking, whatever, I didn't bring the card with me. I just left the card that gave me, or that they give you. I didn't cancel, I guess that's supposed to cancel. I just backed out, had him back out, slowly backed into one spot right by there. I hit the button by the card machine. And I was like, yo, the machine ain't my card. And she's like, all right, what's your license plate number? You're my license plate number. She's like, oh, I can't find your license plate in the system. I was like, unfortunately, you're going to have to pay the $50 loss. I was like, no. This is how this is going to work. And I was like, not to, make you, not to be mean here, sweetie, but, I'm not going to pay you $42 because the ticket was $8. I'm not going to pay you $42 for a mistake your company made. So we're going to get this rectified. You're going to get supervisor. I'm going to figure something out because that's not going to happen. She's like, all right, hold on. And then she got my name, address, and she's like, all right, I'll give you a one-time thing. And then she just went up there. I was like, why are you going to go through all that shit and then make me fucking get all nuclear? It's a good thing I'm high as fuck, and it doesn't really bother me. It blows me off, makes a funny story now at this point. But why the fuck you got to go through all that just for fucking, what the fuck's going to pay $50 for a lost ticket for you? Fuck out of here. It wasn't my fault, Fucking stupid. Well, I guess technically it might have been my fault because my card might have not worked then, but I mean, whatever. That's kind of stupid, just the policy they got, but you don't have to go. I mean, if you got one policy, you should have one policy all the time. If somebody complains, you shouldn't have a different fucking policy. That's my thing. And the policy shouldn't be fucked up to begin with. Is a big thing.
I did like our first pick though. I was really excited about that because for one, I remember Ohio State playing Northwestern this year, and it was a rough game, and their corners gave Justin Fields a hard time. So I was like, them some lockdown corners. Their defense was stout against our elite offense in Ohio State. So I was like, I seen him, and I didn't actually remember his name, and I'm like, oh, that guy. I was like, yeah, all right, cool.
I knew there were 4 corners that they called the top 4 tier corners of the draft.
Yeah.
And I remember obviously Patrick Surtain the second because I think obviously you remember Patrick Surtain when he played, and then the Caleb Fairley guy you remember because of the Farley or Barley. I can't remember. Last name was Kalo something. The guy, he had like fucking 2 back surgeries. You remember that guy? And the other
Yeah.
2 you don't really remember. But then they get to that spot, they're like cornerback, and look him up like, okay, that was the guy. So the last one on that,
Yeah.
that'll work. But I wanted to look up the scores from last year. Let's see what when he played Ohio State. Let's see if what you were seeing was what the stats were and all that. Hold on, look, big. Oh fuck.
I know he did good. He did good. I want to say the whole season this year.
There's 16.
Shut him down.
Ohio State.
He was a shutdown corner. I want to say 1 touchdown, maybe, or some stat, some crazy stat.
There we go. ESPN. Limited in person attendance. More about this game.
Breathe.
All right.
You almost got counted out.
They died there almost.
Standing 10 count.
Defense. Where's Ohio State's defense this game? Northwestern. Okay. Rushing, receiving, defense. Chris Burgum. Oh, the fuck is Newsom, man? It is Newsom, right? If I don't find him in this list, I'm not gonna fucking keep at it. Sorry about these cows and coughing. I was smoking earlier. I'm fucking dog. Oh, let's see here. That's Ohio State. That might be Ohio State. Hold on. No, that's Northwestern because that's fucking. His name's Peyton Ramsey. Whatever. Maybe it was a. Oh, maybe he has a thing on Pro Football Focus or some shit. Hold on. This is riveting.
Oh my God. I tell you what, man, everybody is complaining about the fireworks. That's the hot topic right now.
Fireworks. It's fucking one. It's the weekend. Who gives a shit? People are just whiny bitches, bro. Oh,
okay, this post was made 48 minutes ago. You want to hear one of the comments to this? Okay, let's read what's with all the fireworks? I thought they said no fireworks for the draft downtown tonight. So there's 10 answers. One of the answers is Orthodox Easter is this weekend. Not sure when they walk down 14th from St. George's to Annunciation Church and fire off fireworks. Really?
Yeah, because
at 12:30 at night, they're gonna start this little parade. What the?
Look at dumbasses, bro. It's so funny.
What?
All right, I want to bring this full screen.
It's living in old Brooklyn group. Let's just say that. Let's throw them underneath the bus.
People online are just ridiculous, bro. They're just crybabies.
I'm trying to give the group a chance. I'm new to the group, but let's just say the Kyles and the Karens are more than a little bit in that group.
I was in a group called Perma 24/7, and then they changed it to like Perma Patriots or something, and then they closed that. I bet you they got tacked down because it was deemed like a pro-Trump group or something.
There you go. There's your man to talk to. He's in the chat right now.
Who's that?
EB.
Oh no shit, bring him up. Come on up, BB, if you want.
Drop the link.
All right, hold on. Well, you know what? This will be great too, because I can ask him if he saw me. All right, here, hold on.
Well, I shared it to all the groups. Everybody's seen you.
Okay. Oh, we're up to 4 people. 4 people's good for 5 in the morning or whatever. All right, hold on. What were we doing here? Keep in mind, I'm baked, so you're gonna have to fucking guide me here. You're gonna be my leaning stick, bro. I'll just drop in the chat.
Yeah, there's only 4 of them. Come on.
Click on that, bro. If you want to pop in here, Alan, and we can talk about the draft. We can talk about your beard, bro. I don't know if we didn't have enough time because it's so lengthy. Fuck.
Wow.
Who had a big beard I was talking to earlier? Either somebody had a big beard or there was. God, who had a big beard? Somebody before the draft had a big beard that I was fucking with. Like I was talking to him about something. I can't remember now. What the fuck was that? Wasn't Steve. Steve I went to the draft with. I don't know. Here he goes. My man. 4 o'clock in the morning out where you're at, probably.
No, it's only 1:33.
I'm teasing. The same time as me.
Yeah.
What's up, brother? How you doing now?
I'm wore the hell out. I didn't realize it was this late. I just got off the video games.
Oh no! You were playing your fucking Call of Duty now.
Yeah. I was like, well, shit. Let me check my stats on see where the channel's at, and I was like, oh shit, Lep and Joey's live.
Nice. Yeah, I think I got back to my car till about. Well, Carla was live for a little bit. Bobby had one of the Bobbies texted me. He go join Carl's. I was like, dude, I'm at the draft. I can't go live. And I was like, oh yeah. But so there was going to be a good 5-minute period where I had to relax before I left. So I took my shoes off and I joined Carlos live just so I could vent for a little bit. Because I was so amped when they. Let me ask you this, dude. Did you see me? Did you watch the draft at all? Were you watching the draft?
I actually fell asleep a couple picks into the second round. Woke up just as the third round was about to start, and I watched a little bit, and then moved it from the TV to the PC, and then started playing the game. So I didn't catch as much as I did with the first round. The first round I watched completely.
Okay. So, did you see me on the draft at all? I was on TV like 3-4 times.
No, actually, I took and seen where Lep took and posted it into the group chat, but I didn't see you other than that. Because I didn't. If it had been last night, I'd have took and seen you on last night. I didn't see you up there last night, but if I'd have took and watched it like I did yesterday, I'd have been like, shit, I know that motherfucker.
He didn't have the tickets to where he was at.
Here's the thing. I could have gotten those because they had plenty of standby for that vaccination zone available. But what I didn't know was like the report times and like how it was standing and where you stand and all that. So my buddy Steve, who I went with, Steve Weber, he's in the Browns group with me. I've taken some roadies with him, and she's a real cool dude. Like he lives up in there, and he did some recon yesterday because he got soaked. We all got soaked yesterday. Yesterday was fucking pouring. It was pouring the whole time. It was ridiculous. And so and they were learning lessons too. Like the Browns the first day, they were only letting 3 people up on the rail. And like today, everybody was just in a thing. I didn't wear my mask to fucking last 4 hours of it. They didn't say one fucking
I'll
word.
say this, yesterday it looked like everything was like completely more organized yesterday, just watching on the TV, and then today it looked like a big ass fucking rock concert out there compared to how it looked yesterday, because the crowd looked a lot more like even and like they had people lined up. I was like, well, damn. And then today I was watching, I was like, Jesus Christ, the whole city must have showed up.
Well, I think what happened yesterday, obviously some people probably didn't show up because of the rain, but yesterday they were doing the whole, okay, so many people could stand here. You know, they had a little barrier set up. If you see me watching the thing, I'm leaning on a barrier. Oh, Joe Everett's out there. What's up, bud? If you want to join up, Joe Everett knows. I'm not gonna. He might know more football than both of us put together. He's a no one football ass motherfucker. And I know the only reason I say that is because he ain't got no kids. People who don't have kids, they know more stuff about football stuff than like guys of us who have kids. So hop right up here, Joe, if you want to join us.
I was gonna say, he said, y'all guys, you guys got a burner in Anthony Schwartz. Some of those second tier wide receivers y'all have got, like they're going to be bench riders because you give him a couple weeks into the season, let him take and learn the playbook. That motherfucker right there can get open.
Oh yeah, you put him and fucking then Donovan Peoples-Jones on the other side and fucking OBJ in the other middle for burner, baby.
Y'all need to get rid of OBJ. That is a crybaby bitch. That is a cancer in the fucking in the locker room.
OBJ, I mean, unless
I really hope he realizes that there is better out there, and let's be humble about what's going on in the organization. Quit worrying about yourself and your image, and let's play some fucking football, man.
Yeah, the two things. The only thing that worries about me, I'm still in the OBJ ball game, but the only thing I know OBJ, I don't want him to go Kevin Love on us. I don't want him to be like, oh, I have mental illness. I don't want to. I'm not talking shit about anxiety here. But Kevin Love is dogging it for no reason with the Cavs. It's fucking pissed me off. But regardless, I think he can still connect with Baker. But the only thing that concerns me is like he's on Instagram a lot, and like a lot of Instagrams are real fake.
Mm-hmm.
Chase likes and shit like that. So we'll see. We'll see. Me, worst case, they can just fucking mention they have to fucking roll with it. I mean, if we go out there in week 1 and OBJ has 30 yards and we lose by 15 fucking points and OBJ's yapping to the media, okay, yeah, bye, buddy, you're going. We'll trade you.
The problem I've had with him, and I had it with him before he took and left the Jets or the Giants, is the fact that you have. If you do not run that offense through him in the passing game, he's a crybaby motherfucker. It worked a lot better last season with Baker spreading the ball around Donovan Peoples-Jones, Jarvis Landry, Rashad Higgins, Njoku. It worked so much better because he wasn't having to concentrate and make sure that motherfucker was getting his targets. But that's the thing with OBJ. Like he's hella talented, but
Well, you know what we don't know behind the scenes is how much of his contracts based off of catches and yards, touchdowns, the incentives. He might have millions wrapped up in that by itself.
I can appreciate that, but at the same time, you're on a team. Your goal is to win, and if your team is suffering, well, then fuck off with that shit. That stuff will come if you like to take and spread around, because then they can't take and just double team you all the damn time.
Yeah.
If the Browns go into the season and both Chubb and Hunter are healthy, I mean, it's going to be primarily a run first team to win with. So, I mean, you draft guys like Schwartz, he might be a 5th receiver. He might be the 6th, 7th guy out, 8th guy, 9th guy out there in terms of weapons. They use a lot of tight ends and shit. Yeah, so, Stefanski's offenses, they're not really wide receiver centric in terms of guys who are getting star power. And if OBJ can just go into his role, I don't see Jarvis and OBJ both on this team in 2022, depending on what if the cap blows up to like $210 million, okay, sure, whatever. They'll pop them on there, but they're not going to keep both those guys on there and have OBJ just get 700 yards or whatever. And, even if we do go 12-4 and, get to the Super Bowl or whatever, they're not going to keep that kind of money on the books just for that kind of production.
Well, it went down this year and it's supposed to go down again next year.
Oh, wow. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say this: the first 2 picks that y'all got with Newsome and then Owusu Kamara, dude. If those 2 can make an immediate impact, y'all's defense is going to be even more stout than what it already is.
That's the hopes. We're talking offense over here. No, let's stop the opponent from scoring first.
Yeah.
Then we could win off of a field goal. You know what I mean? We won't have to make up deficits of 14, 21, 28 points,
Well, look at the boss moves of people. When Barry moved out to pick Owusu Kamara, that was a fucking boss move. When fucking Belichick moved up to take Barmore, is that his name, Barmore?
Barmore. Yeah, he
fucking boss move. That was a great fucking move. And honestly, the Bears move went up to take Fields. I think by the best move of the draft. That was a fucking great move right there. Great move. So he trading up and getting that guy at that right spot, the sweet spot. You don't want to give up too much, but you give up a fucking 4th-round pick, 5th-round pick. Who gives a shit? You know what I mean? That's beautiful.
I think Lawrence. I think he's not going to really shine to his 3rd or 4th season. I think Zach Wilson. In 3 years from now, they're going to be picking a damn quarterback at the top of the draft again. Zach Wilson played. He played against. Whenever he played against Power 5, dude, he was fucking. He had more interceptions than he had touchdowns. And then last year he played a cupcake schedule all of his receivers were wide the fuck open all the time in the games that they played, except against Coastal Carolina, where he had 1 touchdown, 1 interception. You can't, I'm sorry, he might take and look good on tape this year. Oh, he made such great leaps. He played cupcake motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? He played Division II and like lower Division I teams this year. He's going to look better. Trey Lance, you give him a year or two, that motherfucker's going to be electric. Like, he is going to be nasty.
They traded Brady. I saw your post, and EB knows what he's talking about Zach. It says
Zach Wilson.
Yeah, Zach. Because I saw your post, and you went back and watched all the BYU games, and that's fucking pretty dedicated right there at that pick. But yeah, the other guy, who was the second guy now? I totally forgot the second guy.
Yes, Trey Lance. Trey Lance is good.
Yeah, the 49ers, do you think they went into that pick wanting Lance, or do you think they fucking Lance won him over at the pro day?
I think they wanted Lance. I think after the pro day and then the taking and talking to him, they said he's even more pro ready than what the fuck Mac Jones is, which is saying a whole lot, seeing as Mac Jones played in pro style offense. So that tells me right there that I give it 6 games in, and if fucking Garoppolo starts struggling, they're going to put Lance in and let him take and give him the keys to it, which watching like his highlights and then watching, portions of games that he took and played from 2019, because he only played 1 game last year. But that fella is something else. Like he's a Patrick Mahomes type fucking talent. Like he's Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson type talent rolled into one. He's going to be dangerous as hell.
We might have another Baltimore situation with Flacco and what's his name?
Jackson Lamar. Yeah.
Yeah. So you never know. Come out of spring training, summer camp, spring training, and all that. You never know. This guy might get the starting role.
Oh yeah.
All right, so check this out, AB. You watch a lot of Alabama football. You've been in Alabama for your whole life, pretty much, right?
Oh yeah.
All right, so compare Mac Jones to like some past Alabama quarterbacks. Like, is he better than AJ McCarron? Is he better than? I'm trying to think of guys that
He's better than Tua, in my opinion. He's a lot more accurate than Tua. The thing Tua had going for him was his ability to take it outside the pocket and throw. He throws better on the run than what Mac Jones does. But Mac Jones, he steps up into the pocket even with pressure in his face a lot better than our previous quarterbacks did. And I think he has as strong of an arm as what Tua did, maybe a little bit better, but he's nasty with that fucking accuracy. Like, he doesn't have all the physical tools, and a lot of draft analysts, he doesn't have a lot of the physical tools, but that arm and his ability to take a read and know how to look safeties off and stuff like that.
Okay.
That let Cam Newton fuck up like he did last year. He won't last full 2 seasons. So
do you think Mac Jones? Because man, Alabama it's no secret they got a lot of people drafted in the first round this year. There's a lot of every time you turn out, it's like Alabama player. Did Mac Jones? Did he make those guys better? Like guys like Devontae Highsmith and shit like that. Did he make those Highsmith or Hightower? I can't remember the last name. But did he make those people better? Or is it just because he's just a system kind of quarterback?
Well, see now, and that's the interesting question. Because you take a look at like Tua, everybody's like, oh, no wonder why Tua was so good. He threw to like 3 first-round draft picks. And you could say the same thing about Mac Jones. The difference is Mac Jones could take and throw them open in a way that Tua sometimes couldn't. Like he could take and do over-the-shoulder passes that sometimes Tua would miss. And I think that's where Mac has a slight advantage. He's more than just
better at dropping dimes.
Oh yeah, dude, he's got such a pretty pass.
Yeah.
But I tell you like this: whoever got the teams that got the Bama wide receivers, like they're better than what Judy and Ruggs were. And Judy and Ruggs were, Ruggs is a speed man. Judy is a technician as far as the routes. Waddle, he's like Tyreek Hill. Like he's just, you can give it to him, he's gone. And Devontae Smith is faster than Judy and Waddle and Ruggs, and he's a better technician than what Judy was.
Now imagine.
For today's game,
but so is Marvin Harrison at the time.
Now imagine them two together. What's Philly's quarterback's name?
Jalen Hurts.
Now imagine these two together, dude. You know what I mean? There could be some lightning there.
Hurts has got to improve his accuracy. Like he has got to improve his accuracy.
That for the future in the NFL, I just don't see it.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be more. I think it's going to be a season or two of him as a starter. They're going to take be 8-8, 9-7.
Well, I sure hope Smith don't end up like Cincinnati Bengals wide receiver,
like John Ross
Green.
or something like
Green.
that. Oh, AJ Green.
I mean, great guy.
He never had a quarterback. Dalton was good, but he just doesn't have the arm strength for anything. Like he'd underthrow
Not
that
his
man
speed.
so bad. Oh
Not
hell
for
no!
his speed.
Jesus Christ! AJ Green to be like 6'1" and fucking run a 4.4 40. Like there's no way. Dalton
Like
could
as soon as
take
you say hike, throw the ball.
yeah, exactly. Just lob it one good time. He'll catch it. Trust me. He could high point it better than anybody else coming out the draft that year. Even Julio and Julio playing for Bama. I was like,
yeah.
Which AJ Green's from right up the road, up St. John's, St. James or St. John's. He's from James Island down here. So.
Did anybody you went to high school with making the pros or get famous in college?
Bro, I went to a Christian school after I hit 7th grade, so we didn't even have a football team.
Oh,
yeah.
That's crazy.
That's why he's so smart, Joe.
Well, that's why he's still in the video games. That would make sense there. He's probably playing this shit back when it was all on fucking, Max and old ass 90. Yeah. Let me ask you this: when was your first time you got online? How old were you? Or like
Jesus Christ! It's probably like 15.
We were 1990, I think. It was early, really early, man. We were online.
Yeah, no. See, I took and grew up. I live out in the country. My stepdad owns HVAC company, but there being 4 of us there at the house, and then during the summertime, we'd have cousins that would come. He had his daughter that would take and come because his son was already here with us, and so we'd have 6 or 8 kids in the house during the summertime. So it wasn't until he got his business nicely established that we started getting some stuff like. And even whenever we did get the internet, we couldn't just take and get on it. Like it was just, we got the computer, and then a couple years later we got the internet. So we were playing like computer games whenever we could. I played more regular PlayStation before, than I did internet. I don't think I even took and he took and played. There was a game. It was like a combat flight simulator that he played. And he was a head of a squadron or something like that. Bro, he was in that damn bed in his bedroom behind the door, just taking and playing that game, headset and everything. He was on it all the time. Like we weren't allowed on the damn thing.
That's great. We actually had to get a second line because we were just online all the time. So we had to get a second phone line in from Ameritech, I think it was at the time, or Ohio Bell, whatever the fuck it was. But yeah, I was on AOL. Well, we had Prodigy. It was Prodigy Net. That was back in 1990 and 91, one of those years. It was on a monochrome monitor. And at the time you could get a color monitor, but we just had a monochrome monitor. It was just easy to do that. We weren't going to spend $300 on a fucking monochrome monitor. And then we weren't online the whole time then. But I think right after I got back from the service. No, it was before I went to the service, actually. I think it was right before I went to the military. The summer before 95. Or summer 95 is when we got an AOL. And my first screen name was C-Town Thug, and I spelled it with 2 G's. And I first found chat rooms, because C-Town being Cleveland, Thug, just because of Bone Thugs. And I typed it with 2 G's because I thought and I put the G's as capital G's because you know how casing is awesome when you're typing your screen name. And it was just I just started going to chat rooms and I just loved it. I just loved chat rooms. I loved instant messages. And I think that was the alternate route of me wanting to, instead of doing open mics and slaving around that, why I wanted to take it to the YouTube route. Just to start in chat rooms and learning how to deal with people and trolls don't bother me at all now. I'll just either if I get somebody who trolls me, I'll just play it off and act like there's technical difficulties or just laugh it off and ask them how their day is and engage but in a totally positive way, just fuck with them. Because I used to troll with the best of me. You can't out troll the troll. I'm supreme troll. I'm like in my prime. I'm like the Brady of fucking internet trolling sometimes. You know what I mean? Okay, let's get a little braggadocious. I'm not good. I'm not really.
Reel it back in. Hey, EB, did you notice our terminal tower kept changing colors for each pick?
No, I did not. I didn't
Yeah, I
even.
told that on the channel.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Green Bay, green and yellow, you know, Vikings, purple and yellow. They would change the colors up each team for each pick. So it ain't the tallest building anymore, but it was for the longest. We call it terminal tower. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And they would highlight the top two tiers, whatever color of the team was.
So I didn't even know that. I didn't even see that. Of course, and again, I might have seen it, just not paid attention to it.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
They turned some of those places into apartments now. I'd love to live in Terminal Tower. Man, that'd be cool. They think it's a little high on the rent though. It's like $1,700 a month, something like that, for a 2-bedroom or 1-bedroom, something like that. But Terminal Tower reminds me of. Do you remember Total Recall? You ever seen Total Recall back in the day, 1990 with Schwarzenegger?
Yeah.
It reminds me of that because, like, in that movie, like in the apartment that Schwarzenegger and Sharon Stone have, they go into the basement and there's like a fucking train station in the basement. That's what reminds me of Terminal Tower because you just go right in the basement and catch the fucking train and go anywhere.
Yeah.
That'd be cool as shit. Think about that, Evie. If you want to go visit Lappy, you just fly into Cleveland Airport, hop on the train, take him to this fucking apartment. You don't even have to get wet. How cool is that? That's
Damn.
You don't have to see the snow, dude. You don't have to get outside. That'd be cool as hell.
No kidding. Great goodness. See, it's funny because you were talking a second ago about the internet. I was thinking about, I was like, wait a minute, they're in a bigger city. I'm like, when I say I'm out the sticks, like it takes me 15, 20 minutes to get to town. Like, so I've always lived that far out, it seems like.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there was internet in the town and stuff like that, but I don't think we didn't even get DSL until well after I'd graduated high school. So
yeah, we had, man. I think back then there was DSL. There was another one too. What was it fucking called? It was like 256K. It wasn't full DSL. Might have been. Well, there was always cable modems. We didn't have cable modems at first. For the longest it was 56K.
Shit, we didn't even have cable internet out here until maybe 10 years ago, if that. Like we had DSL out here until like 7 or 10 years ago. Because I remember as soon as I found out, because hell, we was just before we got in this trailer about 8 years ago, we finally got cable internet out here with like 20 and 30 and 20, 50, 100 megabytes a second download speed. And I told Erica, I said, you take and tell them we want 50, goddammit. I was like, my job, I'm making enough where we can get 50 megabytes a second and not have to take a worry about too much slow fucking internet.
Yeah.
Because we'd been on the 3 megabytes a second DSL, and that shit sucked.
Dude, it's funny you mentioned the 3 megabytes. I was just going to talk about that. Up until when we first started the show, it was May 2019, and we would go online and like, if somebody else was inside, watching TV or something, it would be choppy as fuck. So by like the 6th, 7th day show, I tell the kids like, all right, when I go live, you guys got to get offline because it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
I always had the good audio and the good, good camera and everything. It was just we needed the solid internet, and I was finding out my internet connection was only like 3 megabytes. It was horrible. It was literally free, and I was paying a lot of money too. It was like fucking $55 a month for the $3 for the 3 megabytes. So upgrading on AT&T was like 80 or 90 or something like that bucks a month, but it went to like 75 megabytes, which is the highest they had, But then I just got WoW now, and that's the Gigablast or whatever, the one gigabyte. So it's fucking perfect. I haven't had the internet go down at all. And I just recorded a 13-hour live stream of Colin snoring that I hope I can upload. That was fucking perfect.
No, listen to this, EB. Listen to this, though. Listen to this. You know how people listen to waterfalls, and, rain, birds.
Oh, I know what he's talking about. I told him he needs to take and upload it.
He's got Colin like that.
Oh yeah, he's sawing logs the whole god. I said, dude, there's old ladies out there whose husbands just passed and stuff. I was like, bro, that shit right there, they'd be able to put it on and fall the fuck asleep because they're used to hearing something like that.
Yeah. So I'll tell you what I'm talking about, but it's cool because I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna plan here with this. But let me see if I can get the video here. See if we can tell Colin snoring. I tried to do it for them, but the thing is, I came home and I forgot about it. I was like, fuck, I forgot about that video. It was still going like all 13 hours. Because I didn't think I was gonna be gone until fucking 12 in the morning. All right, but this is it. This is fucking. Crazy. But it goes like this, you know, it's fucking 2 hours. It's like 13 minutes and then it loops. But what I did is when it was looping randomly, I did this. I put a couple Easter eggs in there. I put like 5 Easter eggs or 4 Easter eggs. I wrote them down. I'm not gonna show them to you, but I wrote them down. And what I'm gonna do is it's a 4-hour video now. So this is actually watchable for people. But I'm gonna play the 4-hour video. I'm gonna say, hey, if you find out all 5 Easter eggs and you tag them on the, in a timestamp email and you email it to me, I'll give you like a gift card or something. I don't know what the prize will be. So that way, I can have people, but it was there's a couple of them for only like a half second. You know what I mean? Like we're talking fucking Fight Club time. Or not, was it Fight Club? Fight Club when they did the little doop.
I tell you what, you put some thought into it, a description and tags. That motherfucker may pop, man.
I know.
You never fucking know.
It only came up for 4 hours, but that's gonna be. I think that's a perfect time, actually, because those people put those 10-hour videos on, and like, man, most people just need them to get to sleep. They don't need them for all 10 hours. You know what I mean? The TV usually goes out after 4 hours, so that's actually a perfect time.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna hop off here. I got to get to bed. Y'all have a good one. I'm glad I caught y'all for at least a little bit.
Yeah,
hop off here. Yeah, I mean, see y'all.
So,
appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Later, bro.
Later.
So here's the draft package. I didn't open this yet. This is what they give you when you walk in. It's a personal protection pack.
Okay.
I think it's a hand sanitizer and a little draft mask.
Okay.
So I think I'll just give that away. So, I don't know. I'm not gonna take the time to go put it on eBay and ship it.
I would just keep it, man. Yeah, I would just keep it. Never know what it'll be worth down the road.
You can get a bunch of fucking COVID memorabilia or some shit. Hell yeah.
All right, man. I'm out of here too, man.
All right, you take it easy. All right, bro. I'll holler at you up.
Yep. Later.
Peace. Well, if anybody out there wants to join me, come on up. I'm not going to force you. I'm not going to lie and say there's much more to talk about with the draft. I'm just here chilling, talking with you, having some fun. I'm probably going to crash like a fucking Christmas tree if nobody joins in the next 30 seconds because I don't we got over an hour. That's cool. It's a good draft analysis there. I got to talk to some friends. Bullshit with some good people. Had some today with the past 8, 9, 10 hours was a blast. It was a really fun fucking time. I dug it. Actually, now we're talking about 12 hours. Fuck. That was a long goddamn time, bro. Long time. Shit. Man. Oh well. Well, on that, I think I will because I don't think anybody in the chat is active. If they are, it's probably just people just up on the screen or muted or something like that. So I will holler at you guys later. Next week is the 100th episode. It's going to be Spice 1. Spice 1. Love it, love it. If you're watching this in the replay, like and subscribe as always. And we'll talk to you soon. Pat's not here, but he would say get infected. And we'll talk to you guys next week live at 9:30 with Spice 1 on the show. Bye, guys.